Hello, Bumi Unique family. How are we doing? Happy Easter celebration one more time. Our topic today says rebuilding confidence after emotional pain. This is very deep. Now, when you lose someone, it's emotionally draining. I want to subscribe because if you check the internet looking for topics and discussions around grief, all you find is textbook responses. You don't get to hear the real life story. You hear stories from therapists, assumed emotions, and it's not from a place of what they actually felt. Now, how do you rebuild your confidence? Now, we're in April. In June, in 2 months' time, it will be 3 years since my mom passed. And permit me to tell you, it's not been an easy journey. Some days are better than some days. I remember having a random conversation with someone very close to me. And that my friend said that, I wish I knew you when you were the bubbly kind, but I'm happy to know you now. I think I am learning how to handle and be friends with someone who has seriously been traumatized. And seeing you traumatized, sometimes battling the emotions and coming back, changing this minute you're so broken, after some time you feel a little lighter, then later, maybe in a day or two, I can't imagine it's the same person that broke down 2-3 days ago. I'm still having conversations with. Yes, the emotions is a roller coaster. When I say that it's an emotional roller coaster, today you are good, tomorrow you not be okay. Now today I cried a little. Yes, I cried a little, and I will tell you why. When you go through grief, social media has a way of randomly doing things to you to check. I think the devil has a hand in that. I don't know whether to call it social media or the devil. But you will just be on your own, jejely, and tell me why Facebook or Instagram will bring me beautiful memories of my mother. At the time, I'm maybe feeling high and fly and, I can conquer the world. Everything is going to be bag. I already have the week planned out. Now, I was supposed to do this broadcast on Easter Monday. However, Facebook blocked pictures my mom took during her trip to America, and Facebook was asking me 9 years after, and I couldn't think of what to post. No, I think her trip to America was 2019. That's 7 years after. Facebook brought pictures to ask me 7 years before, 7 years after. I've done something similar last week. It broke me. Facebook brought it again. I wanted to ignore it, but the thought of, okay, so I just did the regular picture she took, and the 7 and 9 years after, there was one she had a ministration somewhere where I went with her because I was her PA. Yeah, I go with her for ministrations to do either Facebook Live or take pictures of the event for her to just help her build her ministerial portfolio. You can't be doing something proudly for so many people, and when it comes to your own family, you just shove it. Nah. I wasn't doing that. When it comes to my catering, I always, before I send out a product, once the product builds up here, the first two people that were my go-to was my grandmama and my mom. Once I make a new product, they are my testers. Now today, I lost the zeal for some time to come up with creative ideas in the kitchen. I'm a meal curator. I tend to try and experiment new combinations in the kitchen. Now, the zeal to want to do that has dropped. In short, for more than 2 years, I've not come up with any new thing in the kitchen. I just started early this year, and trust me when I say it's been a struggle. So I want to implore you, it's a long journey, healing. And if you do not snap out of it, you find yourself losing yourself totally. And in losing yourself, one question I ask myself that has helped me a great deal: will my mom be happy that my dreams or our dreams, our goals, our targets, our vision, when it comes to my brand and my business, we should be proud of where I am currently. And I want to ask you, would your loved one, your mom, your dad, your spouse, or your best friend, would they be happy that you paused your life this much for them? Or would they be, what would they do at this time? Sometimes I laugh and say that I can practically hear my mom and my grandmom shout at me, "Come on, naughty girl, will you get up and go and do that thing? What the heck is your problem?" The same way I create that thought at the back of my mind, and it tends to guide me, it tends to push me to get up and start doing something. So I want to beg you, please, it's tough coming from someone who is still struggling, but imagine the voice of that special someone pushing you, encouraging you, motivating you, and cheering you up to be a better version of yourself.